I don't know how well this video will come out because the wind is blowing, or it was blowing a little worse. So I'm going to talk quick now. Apparently someone likes my yard sailing. So I bought some tools. I bought some other stuff, but I'm going to go real fast. There was a community yard sale. Look, they gave out this cool map, and this realtor did a real good job. I take notes about how much I spent. It gives the address and what the people have to offer. Okay, beside that, go away. I did get this for a friend of mine in New York. So I did get some tools. I'm going to show you the tools real quick. The rest of the stuff, I might tell you a little story about it, but regardless. Also, you're looking at a ping pong table. I got that for free. Got that for free. Paid $5 for these. These are for a 2005 Honda. I don't know that they fit the deadline. There's only 3 of them. The guy, well, you know what he did. But it looked pretty cheap to me, but I think he really wanted me to pay the $5, and I bought other stuff from him. Got this for free. I like this kind of stuff. Paid 50 cents for this. This is a fan out of, I was thinking it's like a microwave or something like that. These things push a lot of air, and they're very quiet. Unlike the wind that's now starting to blow again. Should I pause the video? Let me hide over here. Let me show you this stuff. Maybe the wind won't catch us. All of this was free. This is full, this is full, this is full. I looked this up. It's about $12.50 or something like that. This is for fixing your tennis shoes. For me, this is a big win. Look, this is that enzyme cleaner for pets. I think I paid like $30 for a gallon of that I use. Crud cutters, some Armor All finish. Like, if you've bought any of these things, you know that it's crazy money. And look, this one here, if you have problems with kids or pets, you can spray kids with this stuff. That's good too. Any one of these things costs much more than you want to pay, and look at all of them. Got them all for free. Let's go back to this. And no, I don't wear these clothes. I mean, look at the prices on some of this stuff. This is a t-shirt, right? Manufacturer's suggested retail $24.99. $25 for a t-shirt. This is why men do not wear women's clothing, or they should not wear women's clothing. Here's an Under Armour. It's just loaded with it. This isn't all of it. I did pay real money for this. I paid, one time it was $42, and then another time maybe 15 or something. It's in the notes, but I haven't tallied it up. Got boxing gloves for the kids. Let me I got that for 615's birthday. But check this out. These were my scores. SK half-inch drive, $1. This is a Powercraft. That's going to one of our friends here, a collector. Here's what I really like here. This had some cheap, like a universal and a couple sockets. I put those back. Ullman Devices Corp. Something Ridgefield, Connecticut. But Connecticut is C-O-N-N. When did they change the abbreviations to 2 letters? Was that early 80s, late 70s? I don't really know. But that's cool. That's a made in USA. I would say this is early 80s. And then this is a right socket on something that I don't recognize. It just says AC USA 206250 wind. Let me show you. Let me show you the big score of the day. The real big one. I mean, This is huge. Don't get me wrong, this is huge. But what my personal favorite, alright? Hold on. That's right, I paid $5 for a bag of some fancy cat litter box. No, that's not the score of the day. Ready? Here it is. A Sears Green Jack. And I must admit, this one is in the best condition out of all of them. I do have handles that look nicer than that. But this jack here, I mean, it was taken care of. It even came with a Brooklyn, New York weight. Brooklyn, New York. Coming out to the sun. That thing's fantastic. I picked one of these up for free maybe a month ago. That video isn't even finished because whatever, but you'll see that one was like rusted solid, nothing moved, the wheels didn't turn. I actually sanded off a part of the cast wheel, dragging it to the truck. Sorry, I didn't realize you were looking at it in the shade. Why? Let me explain the clothes, because that's not all the clothes. There's another one of those yellow and black bins full of them. Now let's go back to the clothes. I'll explain that. So let's just say I gave around $60 or so. Meow. Would you mind if I showed the people, my good friends, some of this stuff? So what I started last year is an auction. And the kids at camp, they get to auction, or they get to participate in an auction. And I have an auction, and they bought a bunch of shoes and stuff I collected over the years. And then we take all that money and we send it to an orphanage. I believe it's an orphanage. So instead of just asking a kid to like, hey, guilt trip, hand over a few dollars. This way they can have fun. And yeah, I spend some money, but it's okay. I think maybe $60. I'll tally it up later. But even if I spent $80, I think we'll probably raise. Well, I don't know. We'll find out later this summer. Look at this. Is that $110? Oh no, it's marked to 90. What is it? These are pants. No kidding. So I had a specialist come in and look through some of this, and the specialist took like 10 pieces. And the specialist mentioned that this is some kind of designer stuff. What's oh, here, I'll show you. This one I did pick out. I picked this out all by my lonesome. It was at a yard sale where there were these two girls, and I said, you know what, can you help me pick things out? So it has a tag on it. Can you see that? No way. Help me with this. I need a background so the camera can focus. There it is, focus. It says $78. No way. Sorry, this is an unscripted video. They generally are, but Lily, let me read another one. I can't read it. If it was like far away somewhere over there, I could read it, but up close. Pulitzer, Lily Pulitzer. There's a whole bunch of this. 70, because that's maybe Disney. Let's see if another one. Sorry, I'm on a tangent. There was a lot more stuff. I even bought lemonade. $1.25. There were a lot of yard sales. They advertised like over 50 of them. Yeah, Lily Pulitzer. Like Pulitzer Prize. Here's another one. This is a Lily Pulitzer. Excuse me, I need your assistance again. You gotta hold still. It's not gonna work if you don't. Between the wind and you, come on. Here, how about that? That's good. Alright, wait for the camera. Sorry, I can't tell if it's focused. I think it is. It says $148. Wow. Holy cow. I was impressed with this for 50 cents. I like orange. Actually, I was impressed with that. That was at another yard sale. That was $2. I was like, hell yeah. So at camp, the kids also have a masquerade ball. Is that what it's called? Yeah. They get dressed up. Sometimes there'll be a kid that doesn't have anything, so you have to whip up a costume so they don't feel out of place. Well, those are cool, but that jack is amazing. I also got this for free with the jack, and that's $5. I got this so the guys can beat each other senseless. And then all these clothes, the 10 pieces or so that the specialist took away. Ping pong table, which is cool. Ping pong table. Check this out too. I'm sorry. This is a disappointing video, huh? You wanted to see tools. Look at that. Made in Deutschland. That's another tag. Is that the same one? That's the 110 tag. Wow. Here, I don't want you to be cold. You're gonna get some sleep. Well, this was a big home run for the Scouts. Alright, the wind is coming. Thanks everybody. See you very, very soon.